Terence LeVar Thornton was born in the Bronx. But his story truly begins in Virginia Beach. This is where his family moved. It was a new place with a different feeling. The streets of Virginia had their own rhythm. They had their own stories to tell. Pusha T, as the world would come to know him, listened closely. He saw the world around him with sharp eyes. This place would shape his music. It would give him the raw material for his future rhymes. His childhood wasn't just about playing games. It was about observing the hustle and the life on the streets. These early lessons became the foundation of his art. His parents worked hard. They gave him and his brother a good home. But outside that home, a different world existed. Virginia Beach in the 1980s and 90s was a complex place. It had beautiful beaches and a strong military presence. It also had a tough side, a world of dealing and survival. Pusha T and his brother Gene saw both sides. They understood the contrast between their stable home life and the allure of the streets. This duality became a central theme in his music. He could talk about luxury and danger in the same breath because he had seen both up close. The environment he grew up in was his first teacher. Family was everything. His relationship with his older brother Gene Thornton Jr. was the most important. Gene, later known as No Malice, was not just a brother. He was a protector, a partner, and a creative equal. They shared everything from their bedroom to their dreams of making music. They developed a unique bond, finishing each other's sentences and, eventually, each other's rhymes. This connection was the bedrock of their future success. It was a partnership forged in childhood, built on trust and a shared vision for a life beyond the ordinary confines of their city. Their shared experiences gave them a unique language. The brothers were different but complementary. Pusha was the fiery, ambitious younger brother. Gene was the more introspective and thoughtful older sibling. Together, they were a perfect team. They started writing rhymes together, turning their observations into vivid stories. Their parents didn't always understand their passion for hip-hop, but they couldn't deny their son's talent and determination. The Thorntons' household was a place of support, even if the path their sons chose was unconventional. This family foundation gave them the confidence to chase a dream that seemed impossible to many around them. They were ready to take on the world. The journey into music started in their neighborhood. A local legend was making waves. His name was Pharrell Williams. He was part of a production duo called the Neptunes with his partner Chad Hugo. Pusha T and his brother Gene knew they had to connect with them. They saw an opportunity. They started performing and making a name for themselves locally. Eventually, their talent reached Pharrell's ears. He saw their potential immediately. He recognized their unique style and their authentic stories. This meeting was a turning point. It was the moment their local dream started to look like a national reality. The Neptunes' sound was perfect for their lyrics. They formed a group called Clipse. The name was short, sharp, and memorable. Their music was just as direct. They didn't rap about fantasy worlds. They rapped about what they knew. Their lyrics were filled with detailed stories of the drug trade. This was coke rap, and they were its masters. Their first album, exclusive audio footage, was recorded but never officially released. This was a major setback. It could have ended their careers. But they didn't give up. They went back to the studio. They kept working with the Neptunes, honing their sound and perfecting their craft. This period of struggle made them hungrier for success. In 2002, they finally broke through. Their album Lord Willin' was a massive success. The lead single, Grained In, became an anthem. Its distinctive percussive beat was unforgettable. The song was everywhere, on the radio, in clubs, and booming from car stereos. Clipse had arrived. Their style was cool, confident, and unapologetic. They brought a new level of lyrical detail to street tales. Pusha T's sharp cutting verses and No Malice's calmer, more reflective rhymes created a perfect balance. They had a unique chemistry that no one else could replicate. They were more than just rappers. They were storytellers from Virginia. Their next album, Hell Hath No Fury, is considered a masterpiece by many critics. It was released in 2006 after long delays with their record label. This frustration fueled the music. The album is dark, raw, and incredibly dense with wordplay. It cemented their status as legends. Pusha T's voice had become even more distinctive. His sneering delivery and clever metaphors were his signature. Clipse proved that they could face industry challenges and come out stronger. They had built a loyal fan base that appreciated their honesty and artistic integrity. They never compromised their vision, and their music has stood the test of time because of it. After Clipse decided to take a break, Pusha T had to find a new path. His brother No Malice found religion and stepped away from their signature style. This was a huge challenge for Pusha. He had always been part of a duo. Now he was on his own. He had to prove he could succeed as a solo artist. In 2010, he signed with Kanye West's record label, Good Music. This was a perfect fit. Kanye was a huge fan of Clipse. He respected Pusha T's artistry and lyrical skill. This new partnership gave Pusha a platform to reintroduce himself to the world. It was the beginning of a new chapter in his career. His early solo work, like the mixtape Fear of God, showed his potential. But it was his debut album, My Name Is My Name, in 2013 that defined his solo identity. The title itself was a statement. He was establishing his own brand, separate from his past. The album was a critical success. It featured dark, minimalist production from Kanye West and others. Songs like Numbers on the Boards and Nostalgia were praised for their raw honesty and incredible lyricism. Pusha T proved that he didn't need a partner to create powerful music. His voice was strong enough to carry an entire project on its own. He had successfully reinvented himself. One of his biggest achievements was the album Daytona. Released in 2018, it was a short, focused project with only 7 songs. Every single line felt important. The album was produced entirely by Kanye West. It received rave reviews and a Grammy nomination for Best Rap Album. Daytona was a masterclass in efficiency and skill. It solidified Pusha T's reputation as one of the best rappers of his generation. He showed that in an era of long, bloated albums, a short and powerful statement could have a bigger impact. The project was a triumph of quality over quantity. Throughout his solo career, Pusha T faced the challenge of staying relevant. The sound of hip-hop was constantly changing. New artists were emerging all the time, but Pusha T never chased trends. He stayed true to his core style. He continued to perfect his craft of coke rap. He overcame the challenge of an evolving industry by being consistent and authentic. His fans knew what to expect from him: clever wordplay, vivid storytelling, and uncompromising quality. This consistency is why he has remained a respected figure in hip-hop for so long. He built a career on being himself. Pusha T's influence goes beyond his own music. In 2015, Kanye West made him the president of Good Music. This was a major sign of respect. It showed that Pusha T was not just an artist, but also a leader and a smart businessman. In this role, he helped guide the careers of other artists on the label. He used his experience and his sharp ear for talent to shape the future of the label. This position gave him a new level of influence in the industry. He was now in a position to help other artists achieve their dreams, just as Pharrell had once helped him. He was a respected executive. He is seen as a rapper's rapper. This means that other artists look up to him. They admire his lyrical ability, his consistency, and his dedication to his craft. He has never sold out. He has always maintained a high standard for his music. This has earned him the respect of his peers, from legends to newcomers. When Pusha T releases a new song, the entire hip-hop community pays attention. He is a benchmark for quality. His influence can be heard in the work of many younger artists who try to emulate his detailed storytelling and confident delivery. He sets a high bar for lyricism in the genre. Pusha T's story is inspiring for many reasons. He came from a city not known for producing major rap stars. He faced setbacks early in his career, like his first album being shelved. He navigated the breakup of his beloved group, Clipse. He successfully transitioned into a solo artist and then a label president. His journey is a testament to perseverance and self-belief. He shows that you can achieve success without compromising your artistic vision. He built his career on a foundation of authenticity, and he has never wavered from it. His story is about staying true to yourself. In conclusion, Pusha T's legacy is secure. He is a master of his craft, a respected leader, and a true icon of hip-hop. From the streets of Virginia Beach to the top of the music industry, his journey has been remarkable. He has given a voice to a specific type of street experience with unparalleled lyrical skill. His story matters because it is a story of resilience. It shows that talent, hard work, and a clear vision can overcome any obstacle. Pusha T didn't just rise to stardom, He built his throne brick by brick, rhyme by rhyme, proving that his name is and always will be his name.